Imagine a nation ravaged by one of the most horrific genocides in human history, transforming into one of the cleanest, safest countries in Africa in just 3 short decades. How did Rwanda achieve this remarkable feat? The story of Rwanda is one marked by darkness, but also by a resilient spirit that refused to be quenched. The events leading up to the genocide of 1994 were a complex tapestry of political tensions, ethnic divisions, and a history marred by colonialism. When the genocide began, it was swift and brutal. Over a period of just 100 days, close to 1 million Tutsis and moderate Hutus were systematically murdered, turning Rwanda into a land drenched in blood and tears. The genocide left deep scars on the Rwandan people and the landscape of the country. Families were torn apart, communities shattered, and the economy was left in ruins. The infrastructure was decimated, education and health services collapsed, and the trust that once existed between neighbors was replaced by fear and suspicion. It was a grim picture, a country brought to its knees, its people reeling from the horrors they had witnessed and endured. But in the face of unimaginable adversity, the Rwandan people began the arduous journey of rebuilding their nation. It was not easy. The road to recovery was long and fraught with challenges. But the people of Rwanda were determined. They rolled up their sleeves and began the painstaking work of healing, reconciliation, and reconstruction. The Rwanda of today is a testament to that determination. It stands as a beacon of hope, a shining example of what can be achieved when a nation refuses to be defined by its past. It has emerged from the ashes of its history, not just to survive, but to thrive. Rwanda's transformation is not just about the physical changes that have occurred. It's about the spirit of the Rwandan people. It's about their resilience, their determination, their courage, and their unwavering belief in a better future. In the face of unimaginable adversity, the Rwandan people began the arduous journey of rebuilding their nation. The road to recovery was not easy for Rwanda. It involved a comprehensive approach touching on justice, social cohesion, and economic development. In the aftermath of the genocide, the country was a cauldron of raw emotions, with justice being a central theme. To expedite this process and promote reconciliation, Rwanda established the Gakaka courts. Derived from a traditional form of community justice, these courts were tasked with trying the majority of genocide-related cases. The Gakaka courts were a unique experiment in transitional justice, enabling the participation of the local population in the process. This allowed survivors to hear confessions, offer forgiveness, and witness perpetrators' remorse. But justice was only one piece of the puzzle. For Rwanda to truly recover, it had to foster social cohesion and unity among its people. The government embarked on an ambitious program of Ndi Umunyarwanda, or I Am Rwandan. This program aimed to foster a shared national identity, moving away from divisive ethnic classifications. It encouraged Rwandans to see themselves not as Hutus or Tutsis, but as one people, one nation. To complement these efforts, the government also put in place policies to spur economic development. Investments were made in key sectors such as agriculture, education, and technology. The aim was to transform Rwanda into a knowledge-based economy and reduce its dependence on foreign aid. At the same time, efforts were made to promote gender equality and empower women, recognizing their crucial role in rebuilding the nation. In many ways, Rwanda's recovery was an exercise in nation building. It required not just physical reconstruction, but also rebuilding trust among its people. It involved not just economic development, but also fostering a sense of shared identity and unity. Through justice and reconciliation, Rwanda began to heal the wounds of its past and lay the foundation for a brighter future. The road was long and arduous, but the resilience of the Rwandan people was unwavering. They were determined to rise from the ashes, and with each passing day they moved a step closer to their vision of a peaceful, prosperous Rwanda. Not only did Rwanda aim to heal its social fabric, it also sought to transform its economy. From the ashes of its tragic past, Rwanda rose with a clear vision for its economic future, shifting gears from an agrarian economy to a service-oriented one. In the aftermath of the genocide, the economy was devastated. Over 90% of the population was engaged in subsistence farming. But the government knew that to build a sustainable future, Rwanda needed to diversify its economy. So they set about implementing a series of economic development strategies. Investments were made in infrastructure, education, and technology. The government encouraged entrepreneurship and innovation, fostering a vibrant private sector. At the heart of these changes was a shift from an economy based primarily on agriculture to one focused on services. Today, the service sector accounts for around half of Rwanda's GDP, with sectors like tourism, banking, and telecommunications driving growth. A key aspect of Rwanda's economic transformation was the inclusion and empowerment of women. In the aftermath of the genocide, women made up about 70% of the population. They stepped into roles previously held by men, becoming a driving force in the country's recovery. Today, Rwanda leads the world in female representation in parliament, and women play a crucial role in the economy, holding prominent positions in business and government. The country's economic transformation has been impressive, but it hasn't been without challenges. Despite significant progress, poverty remains high and the economy is still heavily dependent on foreign aid. But Rwanda isn't standing still. It continues to innovate and adapt, striving to become a middle-income country by the end of this decade. Rwanda's economic transformation is a testament to its resilience and determination to rise from the ashes. This small nation has shown that with a clear vision and unwavering commitment, it's possible to overcome even the most challenging of circumstances. Rwanda's journey is a powerful reminder of the potential that lies within us all to create positive change. Today, Rwanda stands as a beacon of hope in Africa, a testament to what a nation can achieve with determination and a unified vision. Rwanda's reputation as Africa's cleanest and safest country didn't come about by chance. It's the result of strategic initiatives and cultural practices that have been ingrained into the very fabric of Rwandan society. One such initiative is Umuganda, a national tradition that means coming together in common purpose. On the last Saturday of every month, Rwandans of all ages and from all walks of life come together to clean their neighborhoods. Streets, parks, and public spaces are swept, trash is collected and disposed of, and the community bonds over this shared responsibility. This isn't just about maintaining a clean environment, although that is a significant part. Umuganda also instills a sense of pride and ownership among the citizens. When you're involved in cleaning your surroundings, you're less likely to litter or tolerate those who do. It's a simple but effective way to foster a culture of cleanliness and respect for the environment. But cleanliness is only one part of the equation. Safety, too, is a priority in Rwanda. In fact, the country is consistently ranked as one of the safest in Africa. Community policing, strict laws and regulations, and a strong emphasis on transparency and accountability have all contributed to this. In Rwanda, safety isn't just about crime rates. It includes public health, traffic safety, and even disaster preparedness. These initiatives have not just improved the quality of life for Rwandans, but have also made the country an attractive destination for tourists and investors alike. It sends a powerful message to the world. Rwanda is not defined by its past, but by its present and future. Rwanda's transformation is a shining example of a nation's ability to redefine its narrative and chart a new course for its future. Through resilience, unity, and a shared vision, Rwanda has risen from the ashes to become a beacon of hope, not just in Africa, but around the world. The story of Rwanda's transformation does not end here. The nation continues to strive for progress and development. As we look to the future, Rwanda has set its sights high. With a vision that stretches to the year 2050, the country is dedicated to becoming a knowledge-based, service-oriented economy with a high standard of living for all its citizens. This vision, known as Vision 2050, aims to transform Rwanda into a dynamic hub for business, investment, and innovation. The ambition is to not only catch up with the rest of the world, but to lead in areas such as technology, healthcare, and environmental sustainability. But the road to this future is not without its challenges. Rwanda still faces significant hurdles, including a high population density and a need for further development in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Yet in the face of these obstacles, Rwanda remains undeterred. The country is investing heavily in its people and its infrastructure, building schools, hospitals, and roads that are crucial to its development. Education is a key focus, with efforts being made to improve access to quality education for all Rwandans. The country is also making strides in healthcare, with a commitment to universal health coverage. Rwanda is also addressing its environmental challenges head-on, aiming to become a carbon-neutral nation. Despite the challenges, Rwanda's progress is undeniably impressive. From the ashes of a brutal past, the country has risen to become a beacon of hope and resilience. Its commitment to clean and safe living, to economic transformation, and to a bright future for its people is an inspiration to us all. The journey of Rwanda is a story of resilience, determination, and the power of a unified vision. It's a story that continues to unfold, inspiring nations around the world.